Morning, guys. I just wanted to share a little bit about why I started running and why I continue to run. So back in 2014, it's around Christmas time, so I wasn't feeling too healthy anyways, but I decided to weigh myself, which isn't the best thing to do around Christmas time. And I found I weighed 240 pounds. I don't gauge everything by weight, but it was usually around 220. So having extra 20 pounds, it was kind of like I was on my way to a lot more than that, and just kind of, unless I changed something, it was not headed down a healthy path. So that new year, I made a resolution to prioritize health in my adult life. I grew up playing sports, but yeah, that slowly slips away for a lot of us as we get older. So anyways, New Year's resolution, prioritize health. I started looking for things to do that would interest me. And as I was researching, I came across the sport of ultra running, which is people running like 100-mile races like in one day. And that was really cool to me. But it kind of got me back into running, which I had kind of been interested in. And then through that research, it led me to a book called Finding Ultra by Rich Roll. And this book really motivated me. Rich was in his late 30s during this story, and similar, he had been a very competitive athlete growing up, and in his 30s he had trouble like walking up the stairs in his house without losing his breath. And so that really resonated with me and motivated me. So I started to develop a little bit of a plan, and I started running a little bit day by day, and that kind of built up all the way through the spring. And then I needed a goal. I decided to sign up for a half marathon in that September, and so I started running, started getting a little bit stronger, and by the time I got to the half marathon, I ran it under 2 hours, which was really good. And at that September, I also weighed myself again, and I weighed 205. So success. That's my running story. No problem at all. Just kidding. So after that, I continued to run and was feeling pretty good. But and then I kept goals. So the goal is really key for me. But around 2017, 18, little injuries started coming up, just like aches and pains, knees, hips, feet. I felt good in my lungs, but my body was like very stiff all the time. And I felt like I tried running a marathon, and I did okay, but I just didn't feel like I could complete it. My foot was really hurting. Anyways, that was kind of like, I feel like in hindsight, I felt like that was like where my body could take me to. It's like, you can run, but you're not going to run any faster. I tried running another marathon, and just totally, like, I had to walk a lot of it, which was really disappointing for me because I had trained so hard. But so I felt like my body was saying, that's it, I could take you this far. And I didn't know what to do. And then, so even up until this year, earlier this year, I was in a significant car accident, and had a slight break in my fibula. And so I had to go to physio. And the girl at physio is great. It reminded me of something I've been neglecting, and that's stretching, strength training. She said it's vital to be stretching at the proper time, in the proper ways, to strengthen the body, flexibility, and to have that endurance to be able to put on the miles and not be so achy. So that was earlier this year. That's my new thing. If you're into running, or you want to get into running, and you're my age and you're my size, you might run into the same roadblocks that I did. So I want to give you a little tip. Have a plan, put on the easy miles to strengthen, like nice and slow miles to strengthen your muscles and your tendons. Don't go too hard, too fast. But then after a nice long run, do some stretching. Stretch out the hips, stretch out the calves, stretch out the quads, hamstrings, all that stuff. My hamstrings are so tight. So yeah, I got to work on that right now too. It's been 4 months since the accident. I'm just back into training. I'm really excited. But for these videos, it really, like, when I hear that chronic disease, heart attacks, depression, suicide are just killing men my age, like at record pace, I thought, well, what can I do? I really like making videos. I like running. I'm gonna put them both together. So I hope this is encouraging to you. I hope if you're my age and you want to get back into shape and health, that you find something. If it's running, I'm gonna share what I know, what I've learned, who I'm reading, the gear that I wear, and some of my plan, and also where I live. I live in beautiful prairies with poplar trees, country roads, minimal traffic, beehives, different flowers and stuff. So there's a hawk in the neighborhood I want to try to show you guys. So I hope to bring that all together as something encouraging to you in your goal for running and health. But yeah, so thanks for listening, and try to follow along, subscribe, give me tips if you guys have any feedback. I'd love to hear from you. So